Hello, and welcome to, I think, session 9 of Ironsworn? I think.
No.
It's
A number.
a
Session
number.
something. That doesn't really matter. Figured it out. Could
It's
be an
been...
editing problem.
It's all just one long quest.
Yeah. No, it's been a couple weeks. But hopefully we all remember what happened. I think we killed Basilisk. We saved Sindir from petrification.
We did.
And
With
then...
no help from Nagni,
Yeah.
despite being strung upside down and beaten with an axe.
You have to believe, and you didn't believe, so it didn't work.
I did not believe at all, for good reason.
And then we got roped into some side quest to take the caravan to Mornhaven. Oh, because we tried to bond with the city. And the city got...
Yes.
Yes.
We had bonding issues. And they asked something of us. And what they asked of us was to take a totem from the trade caravans to another city. So we agreed to do that as part of our bond. And then we sojourned and succeeded with a weak hit, but I think it got counted as a strong hit, so we're all fine and dandy for the most part. And then completed a fairly simple journey. We aced that journey. It was strong hit after strong hit to reach Mornhaven,
yeah.
Mornhaven. Which is
a really cool and creepy
oxymoron. Where we found a corrupted warden, or the warden of Mornhaven had become corrupted and was serving as gate guard supreme, letting no one in or out. But we subdued him and saved him, courtesy of Magni, who is now corrupted, I think, through the process. And we finished our quest at Mornhaven with opportunity, and I can't remember what the opportunity was, though.
With an opportunity?
So I don't know.
I don't know.
We
decided.
fulfilled our vow.
We fulfilled the vow with an opportunity.
With an opportunity. Oh, interesting. I don't think we decided.
Yeah, I don't think we decided. I think we were like, that'll make sense next
just
week.
Ignore it. It doesn't really matter. And then we said Tana was waiting for us at another location.
Yes.
So we need to continue our journey to the Vata homeland and hope we don't run into any basilisks or lose all of our supply mysteriously.
Pseudo original purpose.
So that's where we're at. We need to probably just undertake a journey.
Sounds good.
And make our way. Let's see.
Are we at full supply?
We are at full supply.
Okay. Yeah, so I think if Mornhaven has shops or something, Solana will take we'll all go around and maybe restock anything that we were low on, and maybe chat with some of the locals about the warden and the caravan and stuff before heading on our way quickly.
Sounds like cool. So who wants, so do we think we will just make one of the waypoints meeting up with Tana again, maybe?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's probably the easiest way to do it. How hard is this? Oh, it's a formidable journey.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
not that bad. It'll take a while, but...
Until you run into a basilisk and lose all your supply.
No, we can do it!
Alright, let's
who we really need to worry about is Negatrol.
Who's out for revenge. I think he kind of got
We have our own Negatrol now, so we're okay.
We have our own...
That is true.
A personal Negatrol to help us.
Magni personal Negatrol.
Alright. So.
Do you want to kick it off?
Yeah, I'm kicking it off with a weak hit.
Whoa.
So, you reach a waypoint and mark progress, but suffer -1 supply. Classic. This is a slippery slope, guys.
We just need to resupply. like we should have been before.
We just
I
need
think
a
we
rule
were
that,
resupplying
once
and
we
we were
hit
failing.
once we hit 3, resupply should always
just
be
stop what you're
standard.
doing until we're at 5 supply again, and then we can move on.
Every member of the party gets a chance to resupply. Okay, what's our waypoint, though? Do we think we just make it back to the village of
Rockfield.
Yeah, we're like, all done.
Rockfield?
Yeah.
Yeah. Since we had to kind of journey backwards?
Yeah.
All right. So first one, we make it back to Rockfield, tell them some news, chat with them, strengthen our bond. And then we prep to set out on another leg of the journey.
Do you want to just keep rolling, or do you want to toss it to somebody else?
I don't care.
How much
Keep
momentum
rolling.
do I have? Ooh, not very much.
I have 7, so
That's a lot.
that's not bad.
I can lead the next one. I'll just lead the way into the mountains. And
We
maybe
still have to find Tana. That can be the next waypoint, is meeting up with her.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, maybe she
was kind of help leading us.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need you to track Tana, essentially.
Strong hit.
Nice.
So we will just mark progress, right? We don't want to suffer.
Not gonna lose that supply, that's for sure. Never again.
So we're at 5 progress.
All right.
I can lead the next one.
Yeah, and
So
maybe
we think we meet Tana in the mountains, maybe?
Yeah, so I think we make it a decent way, probably, into the mountains, and at some point we reach a point where we find like a cairn that she set up or something, so we know that she's close.
Maybe she was doing a little mini sojourn or journey to like an old shrine to the moon goddess. So she was like, meet me here at this shrine that she's like kind of attending to and using to commune with the moon goddess.
We see her doing the Sailor Moon pose as we enter.
So she's fashioning a wand for herself. Yeah, okay. Deep in the mountains. All right. Agni.
Weak hit.
We lose another supply. All right, guys.
We're there.
We're there.
Already, wow.
I will resupply. I get +1. And how am I going to resupply? We're still in the mountains, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't you see from the map, Sean? Look at it. Or that red line.
Yeah, we're that red line traveling across. Well, don't we have to get to G?
Yes.
All the way on the other side of the peninsula. Trying to think what's the best way to hunt in the mountains. Thinking maybe
the shrine could have some resources, and you just have to.
Oh yeah, maybe I just scavenge for mushrooms and different things within the caves. Alright, anyways. Don't matter now. Resupply with wits and give me a +1. Big hit. Alright. So we get +2 survive. Oh, you can take up to +2 supply, but suffer -1 movement each. Yeah, I'll do the full 2 supply because I actually get +1 momentum on any hit, so I actually only lose 1 momentum.
While we're at the shrine, I think I'm going to invoke and do a quick little ritual to fill up my little bar. And so I just roll wits, but as I'm doing, my little prayer to the Moon Mother, there's dark, corrupted tendrils or something. I don't know. Nothing that graphic, but it
Dark
looks corrupted
tendrils.
because I took Shadowkin, so I get +1 on all my rituals.
Whoa.
Which is good because all of my other things are rituals.
Yeah.
We talked
the
about that.
Ritual master over here, Meg.
They all were so fun. I just wanted to keep taking them. Weak hit. God, look at that 9. I hate it. Wow, that was almost a miss. Great. And on a weak hit, I endure stress. I'm at 0 spirit. Huh.
So that means it comes out of health and momentum.
Fancy that.
Great. But I still endure
Yes.
stress.
You still
And
endure
if you
stress
miss, then
at
you'll
a
have
0.
to take shaken too.
Yes.
Oh boy. I just love rituals.
Whoa.
Remember when I made you roll on the ritual table and you summoned a giant demon bird?
I do, yeah.
We should do that more often.
So is odds or evens the good? Or when we actually care about opportunity?
Odds.
Odds are
Odds.
opportunity
So you do
or
get
Okay.
opportunity.
I have an idea.
Lay it on me, Crow Mother.
No, so we were just talking about how the Moon Mother tasked you with this thing of like having the children return to Frostbridge, right? And like making peace there. So maybe you pray at this shrine and she is like willing to go tell Devata that like what's happened and like settle that herself so you can actually roll for completing progress, right? Does that sound fine?
Yes, I've just
I don't know, free progress?
Not free progress.
Not free
just
progress,
The
just the-
ability to make a progress roll.
She could still get a weak hit on.
Okay, so
That's fun.
that's
Sounds fine. She
fulfill
sends
a
like
vow.
a message, what is she? A portent maybe to them
Yeah, she comes to them
in a dream.
Nice.
God, I love it. Get out of my head, Sean.
Perfect. Okay, great. I've never done this. I don't even know what to do.
What level was it?
Troublesome.
So you get 1 XP.
Whoa. I had 3, but I assume that I didn't clear it when I took Shadowkin, so
Probably not.
I'm gonna be at 1. Whoa, great, perfect.
I think we should make camp while we're here too.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think that makes sense. Also with
I
like
can roll
Cinti.
a camp
yeah, because that just uses supplies.
since we don't need any wits to do that.
Yeah. And so maybe Sindir, it's taking longer for Sindir to find supplies, and it's a good spot to rest anyways. So it's
Maggie
not
took
like-
a huge nap.
Haleth is just like, you guys, relax.
everyone's communing with goddesses and stuff, so we're all just like, well, let's just cozy up here for the night.
Whoa.
An 11?
11.
How do you have a
That's-
plus? Whoa!
Because it's based on supply, and we have 5 supply.
We have never rolled on 5 supply before.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Alright, so on a strong hit, we can each choose 2 from the list. I'm gonna focus. And heal, I think. So recuperate.
Yeah, we can choose 2.
Mhm.
I'll heal, I'll recuperate, and relax.
Same, I'm recuperating and relaxing.
I'm gonna recuperate and focus. Get some momentum going.
And then while we're at it, I'll just bind while I'm here, you know. You made a fire, you put me around blood and ash, that's your fault. Strong
Hey,
hit.
nice.
That's almost never happened. Almost never. Okay, great, perfect.
Which
Well,
one
that was
is
it.
bind? That's just when you rub yourself in blood and ash?
Yes. No. Wait. No, I'm sorry. Visage is when I rub myself in blood and ash.
Oh.
Bind I do at nighttime when I dance in the moonlight.
Oh, okay.
So it's me and
Yeah.
Tahana.
With his animal pelts in the moonlight.
Yes.
Yes.
But don't
Which-
confuse that with leech or invoke, which are also rituals that I have.
And rituals have the most complicated rules out of like any of the assets.
And
So-
the most
Yeah.
severe consequences.
Oh, yeah.
Don't roll on
Right.
the ritual
Okay, well, I'm
table.
not going to push my luck and top off leech.
Okay.
I will lead the next section of this journey. Undertake that journey. Let's get +1. We hit 2. So, lose a supply. But we'll get to another waypoint. So we're back at 4 supply. What do we think our next waypoint is?
Oh my god, I just read this ritual for the first time ever, and I can give this to an ally.
Which one?
Which one?
Bind. I can dance in the moonlight for you.
Oh, that's
Oh my
cute.
god. Yeah.
I can
It's
also
probably still best on you.
Yeah.
I can pick any of the pelts. I'm not limited. So I could have
You
given
have to have the pelt, though.
Yeah, how hard is it to kill a boar? I have one right here.
Your dog.
No.
Or- I mean, if you want to kill him, that's on you. Don't even think about touching this.
Ooh, woods. Maybe the woods get like unusually large, like redwood kind of forest.
mm.
And
Yeah, I
we
was thinking
just-
maybe we finally start going south a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
like towards kind of the edge of the mountains and sort of the hills. And there's just like a weird, unnatural sort of forest of, like giant trees. Like normally you don't see large forests like this at all. I'm like, this is fine. Let's just go.
Does it
go
does
through
it
this.
look natural, or is it like a hard line in the trees of just like normal size, giant?
I think. Oh, between size? No, I think it's relatively natural, but it's obviously magically influenced because trees don't like this isn't the right sort of environment to get large sort of forests. Like
Do
this.
we think it's like pillar? Like, are we like, oh yeah,
Probably
we've
a
seen a
pillar.
lot of pillars, or is it like no pillars?
Pillar
When
and
in
magic
doubt,
are
it's a pillar.
synonymous. Yeah.
We might
I
not
like
find
the
the
little
pillar
trees.
ourselves, but I think we maybe hit upon. And it's also we're probably like, oh, this might be a good place to resupply.
It's like maybe we're
Maybe.
traveling at the tree line in these mountains, and then we end up coming down, and these trees just get bigger and bigger and bigger as we approach.
Yeah, we're like, oh, I didn't think they were actually this big.
We just thought we were closer.
What do we
Yeah.
think Tana? What does Tana do? Like, how do we think Tana feels about these?
I think she spends all day chanting prayers and is not contributing at all.
She went to like
I
the
don't
most
think
helpful
that's true.
character to like totally useless.
Because
I
she's
think
never
she's-
been here, right?
Very focused. I think she's the one kind of helping guide us a little bit. Like, I don't think
She's
any of
never
us have been
been
here.
but you know, she's got like senses.
General
She's got like an
impression,
internal compass. Yeah,
She has a piece of metal in her forehead that points her towards it.
The Moon Mother,
exactly.
yeah.
She's like a pigeon or birds or whatever. Brain compass. All right.
Hashtag brain compass.
Should make that an asset real fast. Custom
I'm gonna
asset.
pull up my brain compass asset. I'm gonna start writing down little sound bites from all of our sessions.
Who wants to lead the
That's
next
everyone.
leg of the journey? Or I can do it again.
I will. Da-da-da-da. Trekking into the woods looking for monsters so we don't have to fight them. Weak hit.
Okay.
Use that supply again. All right. Guess we're gonna resupply.
I can resupply.
How does Magni resupply?
I think that these trees, maybe they have like equally large sized fruit on top, like way up top, and so he just like, I got this, and he just like grabs the trees and climbs all the way up and just like drops one fruit down, and it's enough to resupply everything. Maybe.
Is it a fruit we've seen before, or is it like a mysterious?
Oh, It's actually a hornet's
It's actually
nest.
It's actually,
yeah, it's a hornet's
It's actually
nest,
a
really.
poison fruit.
God.
Tana eats it first and gets terribly ill.
Why can't I should have known better than to roll. I'm sorry.
Hey, you got a
It's okay,
strong
we've
hit
done-
on your rituals, so
Let's see. Oh.
what is our pay the price?
A person I care about. I care the most about Sindir, so I think I dropped this hornet's nest onto him.
I don't believe that for a half second.
I think
You care the most about is
Boar.
Boar.
Yeah, but it says person. Boar's not a person. Like, it's right there on the Oracle, Sean.
Or is a
Person or
community.
Boar is a community.
Boar is
He's a
community.
symbiotic being.
No, I like if we thought these were fruits, but it's actually just like giant bees nests.
I
Or
don't like that, but I
Or
think
like
it's funny.
I think
cocoons.
it's funny too.
Or maybe, yeah, you just
Like
knock the
spider-
tree
there's
and it falls down. Spider eggs?
Oh
Giant
no, it
spiders.
hits the ground and there's just millions of them.
I'll
It's the
take
Crow
a
Mother
stress
all
fee
over
for
again.
that. Yeah, I like the spider idea. I'll take stress.
Okay.
It's
That's stressful.
incredibly mentally disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
We just hear you start shouting and hopping around.
Yeah,
and
but you're like, oh, hold on, I got this, and you scale this tree and you get to this fruit egg thing.
Uh-huh.
And then you touch it and you can just see like the spider babies crawling on the inside of it. You're like, oh no.
no, no.
Okay.
Very bad. Very bad.
So I just took spirit damage. I don't need to endure stress.
No,
yeah?
you always have to endure stress.
We don't get out of that endure stress button. I wish
I
we could.
hate it.
I
So
know.
it just taunts me all the time.
Okay, success.
Great. Perfect. What is that? On a strong hit, I shake it off. If your spirit is greater than 0, it's not. It is equal to 0. Perfect. Take a momentum.
Yeah, you get momentum.
Do we want to try and resupply again? Redo?
I mean, it depends on if there's other things in this forest that are worth scavenging.
It probably has animal, like it's a
There are
random
large
forest.
spiders roaming
There
about.
are large spiders.
There are large spiders. That's
When
true.
desperate. That would be the easy consequence. We happen upon some giant forest spiders.
But they're peaceful and cultured.
They are
They're
master
poet
poets.
spiders.
They are friends, not food. Okay, so I'll try and respawn.
You're just going hunting?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go hunting with Asa to help me scout out and maybe avoid any potential spiders.
That's the spider call.
What was the spider call? I thought that was Asa for a second.
Well, that's also warning you about spiders.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
That's the signal.
Alright. So, hits with +1. Oops.
Oops.
I did not put that +1 in, so that actually would have been a weak hit.
Okay, good.
Because I don't think I want to burn momentum on that. I don't think I get a bonus. No. I just get a +1 momentum from the hit.
I mean, it's easier, it's better to take a weak hit and trade 2 momentum for 2 than it is to burn and also just get 2.
Definitely. So I'm going to do the exact same thing I did, which means I only lose 1 momentum, but we get 2 supply.
Yep.
All right. So maybe I try hunting and I have to avoid some spiders. And I'm lucky enough to not get noticed, but I come back like, we need to go now. I like bring back a deer carcass and I'm like, we should leave these forests immediately.
No, there's only.
Thank you for rolling insect as
You're
the
welcome.
monstrosity.
No, the monstrosity I just rolled for what is huntable, because it's like a bunch of huntable.
Well, I mean, if there's giant spiders, there has to be giant insects
Yeah.
for them to eat.
Yeah. We're eating giant
Eat.
crickets.
They could eat birds.
The birds are
I
also
mean,
giant.
spiders
Everything in this
All sorts of stuff.
Everything
It's
is
just
huge.
insects.
Here's the question: do we really want to be eating insects?
Sure, why not? It's good protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. All right.
I love
Well, I bring
crickets.
back a giant locust for you two, and I bring
Ooh.
back a
Yum.
deer for me and
This deer is like 200 pounds or 2,000 pounds. I don't know. Yeah, it's a massive deer.
I just hack
Such a
off some
scale.
limbs.
The deer doesn't even notice.
Okay. All right. We must journey on. I will
Let's get out of this giant
undertake
forest.
this journey.
I can do one more and then maybe end it.
Sure.
We have to have a strong hit to end it, right?
We do.
No, we don't.
Oh, you
That's
don't?
only on fights.
But
Oh.
Mm.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I made the mistake of rolling again.
Okay. So,
it's just pay the price.
what is our perilous
Just
event?
pay the price.
I rolled it. Just look at those rolls. That's awful.
Got
I
that
did
nine,
so
that
well,
classic
and then
9,
I'm
10.
The
10.
current situation worsens, says the
The
oracle.
spiders get bigger.
Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, we don't even reach a waypoint, so maybe we try to leave. And
We get
Okay.
lost.
Okay. What about
We get
everything
lost.
in this place is bigger, including the distances between points? So we've been walking for like 3 days, and we've made no progress because everything is so far apart.
You really want us to be like a century old when we finish the quest.
yeah, maybe it's got like a spatial distortion kind of effect
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, I mean, I think that works with Lost too. Like, it's just like we just don't understand where when we are.
I guess so. What do we want that just
It's gonna
lose
say,
a
is
supply
that just
or
a
momentum?
momentum?
Yeah, I'll take a momentum. Or wait, I guess. Oh yeah, I rolled. What do you think? 1 or 2?
Probably 2.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be perilous.
Great, thanks.
All right. So I want to see if
I'm
I-
like, if we want the blind leading the blind, Haleth can just be like, let's go that way.
no, no. I wanna try a ritual.
It's bad news, Sean.
Yes.
Oh, summon the crow mother.
I want to summon an augur. So we keep doing this for a long time, and I'm like, we realize we're not getting anywhere, and I'm like, okay, we need help. And so I like commune with Asa, mind meld a little bit, and I will roll plus wits to summon the crows for guidance. Strong hit. Hell yeah. Okay. So I summon a flock of crows, but since we've already established that everything is bigger, I think I summon like a bunch of at least sort of like eagle-sized crows. Flood all the branches of the forest. And we are sort
And
of
I think
surrounded.
we all have Crow Mother flashbacks.
Crow Mother flashbacks. But these luckily are friendly, and I am allowed to ask a single question, which I guess I should have done first. But and I asked them for which direction is the way out, and they all sort of take flight with one ferocious caw, unified caw, and then start like leading us towards the correct way out. And this gives me +2 momentum, which I will then use to make that journey with a +1.
But why? Haleth is like, I should have just pointed to a direction and gone.
The
Oh
crows
no, the
are
crows.
mischievous.
Well, the crows did not. Well, they failed us, or we failed the crows.
Or maybe the crows are able to escape this like timey-wimey business, but like we are just still stuck like in it, you know?
Or maybe
like,
they were confused and they took us to a different Vata ancestral homeland.
Okay. We're waylaid by a
maybe their
perilous
brain
event.
compasses weren't working.
What could be? It wastes resources. Ooh, good to know. You think that's 2 supply, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
We're just here
Oh, great.
forever burning through food.
We're at 3. Do you want me to hunt?
Go get some
Okay.
locusts.
Get some locusts. No deer this
Please
time.
don't find more spiders.
Don't worry, Sean. Every time I roll, nothing can go wrong.
Who let him roll?
He's just so assertive. He just knows that he can do it.
It's because he wants us to fail.
I find nothing helpful, but I pay the price.
So I think we just have to fight some giant spiders, right? Like,
Maybe you do find something, and then the spiders are like, "No, we're gonna take that,"
This
maybe
is ours now.
or they follow you back.
maybe you're like you found a locust, a giant locust, and you're like hunting it down, and then it jumps and like suspends in midair. You're like, oh, that's not good. And there's just webs around you.
That's fine. I'm much better at killing things than I am doing anything else.
All right, let's prep a fight then.
Jesus, I just roll 10s all the time.
We want
know.
them to be at least formidable. It's no fun if they aren't.
Yeah.
And everyone needs to enter the fray. With Heart Shadow or Wits. Do we think we're ambushed?
I think Magne's ambushed, but
I mean,
Do
yeah. I've rolled
Yep.
wits anyway, so yeah. That makes sense if we're ambushed. I mean, they're definitely not unaware of us.
yeah, we're not sneaking up on the spiders.
Maybe Magni went off hunting, and then the spiders like decided it was a good, like they've been watching us, and it's a good time to pounce on all of us now. So Magni's separated.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'd rather roll wits than hearts, so.
Okay. Well, who knows how this is gonna go.
Ooh,
Ugh,
+2
I am not
momentum.
ready for these spiders.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll take initiative.
I will also take initiative.
I cannot afford to lose health right now.
I'll take initiative.
What should my price be?
What's your price? Maybe one of them gets
Maybe you
you
don't
with
have
some
your
spider
sword.
web? Or I feel like she would always have her sword with her.
I like that. Maybe one of them does get me with some spider web, so I'm like bound and I have to get out of that before I can do anything else.
Right. Or like they'd set up webs that were like almost invisible.
Mm-hmm.
You accidentally like when they're coming at you, you end up running into one.
Yeah. Like, no!
She's stuck. Okay. How many spiders do we think there are? Like 4?
Many.
6?
Many.
Many. That's specific
Many,
as
many?
always.
Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 or 6, probably.
5 or
How
6.
big are they? Like, horse-sized?
No, not horse.
Not that big?
Like,
Goat
Maybe, like-
sized?
yeah, like I imagine they like come up to like our hips at least.
So it's not like Shelob.
No, not. I don't think that big. That would be extreme. If there was
That would be grandmother spider.
6 of them.
6 of them.
I mean, I think they're still like probably like 6 foot, in diameter,
yeah.
but they're not that tall. But
Mhm.
if they were to like rear back, they would be longer than us, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
They're like whatever the frost fighters from Skyrim. That's what I was imagining.
They're pretty big.
They are big, but they come in different sizes.
They do come in. Yeah.
I'm imagining the semi-normal ones, which
Okay,
I think are only about hip to chest height, not the giant ones that you see. Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
Do you think me like cutting Solana out with my glaive would count as a strike, or would that be like a?
It's probably
that
like
would be?
face danger.
Face danger,
Or you could secure an advantage. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what my assets say about this. Okay, no, that's not. When you face danger by holding a foe, nope.
I'm just gonna go for a straight up
You go
strike.
first. You strike.
And
I'll
I
figure
see
out how to
these
help
spiders skittering down from the tree line, from the trees. Yeah, good. And I go, I do not like that. And I will attack them with my fancy new bow. Oh, weak hit. Alright, inflict harm and lose initiative. So just 2. That's 2 ticks on the box at least.
Okay, I think I'm gonna face danger to get back to the group with speed.
I'm like trying to take out the forerunners, the spiders that are in the front.
That's not good.
Failure with a complication.
Oh, yeah.
More spiders.
You got 3 7s.
More spiders. Mama spider comes out and she's a big girl. We just have to fight every
monster's family.
Boar gets stuck in a web.
Entire lineage.
Oh, that's
Boar
fun. If
gets
you
stuck
have
in
to
a
go back
web.
for him.
And you can't get his advantage unless you go back to save him first. That does sound good.
Yeah, I like that.
Like he's not hurt, but Sarah's our new Foley artist, by the way.
It's
good. I like it.
Much.
No complaints. I'm just appreciating your contributions. We suddenly upped our production value because we got an entire Foley artist.
I'll just start using different sound effects.
You need like a metal
I need a sword sound.
Yeah, I don't have a good.
Need like a knife sharpener.
Wait for it.
Oh my god. That's pretty good.
Picking that up?
Yeah.
It's called a ruler, a metal ruler.
Yeah,
there we go. That was good.
Sean.
Yeah, that's good too.
Don't mind me, I'll figure it out.
I have a lot of strange things cluttering this desk
All right.
area, so.
While this is happening, Logan, did you want to do something about Boar, or can we flash to me and Solana? No, just go. I'm going to face danger with Edge because I have to be precise to get her out of this web situation. And I'm really excited because I got my new upgraded glaive. I'm like, and I just want to be like, cut like a Solana shaped hole in this web.
It's like a cartoon cutout.
It's like when we cut
like,
Cindy. It's like when we cut Cindy out of the mushroom. I'm just like, okay, let me have experience.
I was like, don't move. I've done this before. It's like a carnival trick,
I think you did not do a good job when you did it to me.
You didn't stay still, Solana. I just know it's going to be fine. So, Edge, great. Let's do it.
Oh,
And a miss! Ande! So, I fail, or your progress is undermined by a dramatic and costly turn of events. Pay the price.
So
Why costly?
maybe a spider runs up behind you while you're trying to do this, and you
That's
get
true.
pushed into the web, and we're just stuck together.
Yeah. And we're just like, well, shit.
Yeah.
You got this, Cindy.
Real question is
It's
the
really
glaive
just Cindy
stuck?
out here.
Is the glaive stuck?
No,
in
I
the
think
web?
we
Or-
have mobility
We
and
have mobility,
weapons.
but
Yeah, we're
just-
just stuck.
Fancy meeting you here.
All right. Do y'all want me to try and secure an advantage for you, or
Help
you just
us.
want to try and cut yourself
Or
out?
I'll try to cut myself out first and see if it's even possible.
And I
will-
lose initiative, right?
That, I think, is face
Yes, you do.
danger, and then you have to choose how you want to
I
do it.
will face danger with edge for precision and speed.
Girl.
First of all, pause. Remember, everyone, please note your failures on your failure track, because we're racking them up.
Oh, good.
I totally forgot.
Good point.
So,
Good point.
so make sure any failures are
Oh
giving
boy,
you
oh
the
boy.
XP bonuses.
Is it just one per?
It's just
Whatever.
one tick per failure.
Per
So you
failure.
need 4 failures to get a full box.
Yep. Alright, I think that this spider that pushed Haleth in just comes up and starts like spinning me up into this web and like bites me, and I'll take harm. I guess they're formidable, so they do 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will roll to endure harm. Okay. Take +1
you are resilient.
momentum. Is that what it is? Oh, shake it off. Oh yeah, I will embrace the pain and take +1 momentum. Alright. Great.
Big yikes. Okay. So, Sindir is going to attempt to secure an advantage for Haleth, and he's gonna try and like line up his shot to like really quickly just fire at where the web is kind of attached most strongly to the trees, and try and almost like cut the supports of the web out from under it with his arrows. And I will take a +1 to that. So secure an advantage, edge, +1. Weak hit. Okay, so your advantage is short-lived. Haleth takes +1 momentum. Maybe, how much momentum do you have?
I got like 3 momentum.
Yeah, I also have 3 momentum.
I have a lot of momentum.
You should probably take it then.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take it. So that puts me at 9 momentum at least, which is good.
That is good. Okay.
Maybe it like cuts it a bit, but then it just kind of falls back onto you. So now it's like swaddling you a little bit.
And I'm like,
So
great!
it doesn't actually help that much. I'm like, oops. My bad. But I think he like tries to move closer to y'all to regroup, so that way we're not like split up too much. Okay. Who's next?
Magni,
I think
what are you doing?
Magni Let's
Magni.
try again.
No, I just never want to roll again. Okay.
You have to.
We'll come get
gonna-
you. We'll come get you if it's too bad.
I'm gonna
After
go
we're out of the spider web.
face danger to get Boar out of loyalty and courage. So I'm gonna roll hard, my worst stat.
Cute.
You could use aggressive action and go
No,
like berserk.
Sean, I'm too one note.
On the bright side, it
Another
didn't matter.
severe complication. Wow.
All right, tell me what it is so I can Foley art.
I've almost got 2 full boxes on my failure track
Nice.
from this session
Nice.
alone.
Wow, the really bad part is just that you've rolled complications for both of
Yeah, it's bad.
them. The easy answer is Boar takes damage, but no one likes that. So
Or could you lose concentration on one of your rituals?
Oh, that's interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
Boar is in danger, your mental capacity can, like, not handle that and, like, maintaining.
Sure, I'll drop
many
Visage.
rituals.
Oh boy. Okay, great. Sean, you made me roll, and this is what happened.
it's no fun if you don't do anything.
Well, it's no fun if I do things.
At least it makes
Well, we're
stuff
all
happen.
doing.
You're
Logan,
learning from your failure.
Yeah.
Great.
So what
Okay,
does
well, I'm
this
just
look
gonna-
like?
What does what look like?
Yeah, I mean,
Me
you're
failing?
going to save Boar, but you failed.
Yes. So I turn around and I run for him. And, like, I guess, like what Sarah said, I just get lost in the passion of saving Boar, and I lose focus on Visage, and maybe some web, like, wipes the ash off my face.
like, just one perfect, like,
Mhm.
streak.
But I get there,
Breaks.
and Boar whispers into my ear in his human voice and says, "Just don't try anything, just punch things in the face, that's all you're good at anyway." And I'm just gonna turn around and immediately just clash and kill something.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Roll that clash.
Roll that clash.
Nice.
It's like you said.
You're
Like I said,
sufficiently
You did build your
impassioned.
character this way.
I'll take, or I'll inflict 1 harm extra.
Okay. I have 5
I think that's
progress.
3?
Yep.
What are Solana and Haleth doing? You didn't.
What are we doing, huh?
They're just
Maybe
playing in some webs.
Like, I feel like did you do anything at all, Sean, when you
Nothing helpful to you.
great. Thanks.
I just regrouped closer to y'all, and I sort of cut you kind of free of the web.
Okay.
But not really.
I think Haleth is just like, I didn't want to do this because you're just spiders, but you're really pissing me off.
You don't have a lot of spider wrestling training. They have so many legs. It's hard to wrestle.
Too many legs. So she's like, we're going full Haleth the Chopper mode. And so there's a spider that is rolling up Solana, right? That's where we left with Solana, where she's just being like rolled up into this ball, and I'm like, no, none of this. And
She's a Solana snack. Tasty Solana.
No Solana snacks. Not this day. And I'm just gonna have to straight up clash, I think, because I don't have initiative no more. And I think it's just, yeah, straight up me being like, I don't have a lot of room, so I just have to like use all my might to get like one strike in, I think is kind of the idea, because I really probably don't have a lot of like precision or edge mobility. So I will just clash with that iron and be like, into the O. Strong hit! Yay! So
You take +1 momentum or do 1 extra harm.
I will do 1 extra harm. Plus my deadly weapon.
So 3. Ooh, we're close.
And I now have the initiative.
Alright, so I got a strong hit on my endure harm, which means I also have initiative somehow.
Wow.
So I think instead of trying to break myself out of this again, I'm just gonna like rest what I can. Like maybe I have a dagger on my hip or something, and I'm just gonna try to like get my arm out and stab this thing. And hope that if it dies, then you guys can get me out of this web instead of trying to break myself out now. So I will strike with iron. Oh, and I can't do it.
No!
Of course.
Poor Kay. See, Logan, you're not the only one. We're all over the place today.
I'm just so stuck.
It sees you trying to get that arm out and is like, no, and just like tucks it back in.
Yeah,
and
grabs
wraps it
one
up
of its
extra
other legs and
securely.
just tucks your arm back in.
Maybe my arm is just like sticking out, but it's like all stuck, so I can't move it anymore.
It's like stuck to the side of your head. And it's just wrapping up.
It's just like, yeah, when like babies are sticking out arms and moms are like, tuck it back into the...
And now I really can't get out. I'll take health again, I guess. That sucks. If I get down to 0, I can take spirit as well, right? Or is it just go to momentum?
I think it just goes to momentum.
Okay. Fine with me.
Yeah, when you endure harm and it goes to 0, anything remaining goes to momentum.
So I press on. Somehow. You just hear muffled screaming and talking.
This is good. This is great. Sean, what you doing? What's Cindy up to?
Save us.
Save
That's a great
us.
question. Could face danger. I think I'll face danger. So Cindy is like, wow, this is... I mean, the spiders are pretty hurt. Like, we've done a lot of damage, but 2 of the 4 are in a bad spot, and Magni's kind of distracted with the whole boar situation. So I think Cindy just like drops his bow, pulls out his dagger, and is like just rushes over to Haleth real fast to cut the little bit of webs that are still kind of hindering her before like trying to starts like scaling, climbing up the tree as quickly as possible to get to Haleth and like cut her away from the spider. Like not really cut you out of the webs, but
I'm like just give me some mobility.
Try to like disconnect you from the spinneret or whatever. So he's gonna try to do a 2-in-1 combo with speed, agility, or precision.
Solana, we don't care about.
Oh wait, did I say the wrong name? I meant Solana.
You said Haleth.
You're freeing both of us, or trying.
I'm trying to free both of you. My bad. I meant Haleth first, and then scale after Solana, who's being turned into a tasty Solana snack for spiders. All right, with the edge, you don't get any bonuses. Oh, I'll just burn that momentum because I don't want to miss. Which does give me a strong hit. So I am successful.
Yeah.
And I take +1 momentum on top of burn. It's me at 3.
You could end the fight if you wanted. You did.
Yeah, I could. We want me to try and end the fight, or Magni could end the fight.
Magni has to get a strong hit and then end the fight.
Magni
No.
did get a strong hit.
No,
Hey, I'm on a strong hit.
The most recent. It's not if you have initiative. It's
His most recent roll was a strong hit.
yeah, but you have to end the fight immediately
The
after.
last.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Oh.
can't switch to like somebody else.
Oh, well, that's fine. I can secure an advantage and then get a strong hit.
Hopefully.
And then do it.
Okay.
It's just 3 rolls. I'm very confident in myself.
You got this.
Or do we want me to just do it?
Sean's like, oh.
I'm just saying I have a really fun idea for my secure advantage if you want to figure it out. If you want to hear it.
I mean, if you want this fight to keep going, I don't mind. I'm doing fine.
I'm
For
also
once.
doing fine, but Boar and they are not.
Okay, let's go with your fun plan. Fun is
Let's
good.
do
Okay,
fun plan.
so you hear Magni yell, and then his yell gets sort of drowned out by this incredibly loud buzzing noise. And just like bees are flying out of his mouth, just swarms of bees. I'm using Invoke so I can do magical effects to secure an advantage. And these bees are just going to fly into different parts of the web and vibrate the whole thing and confuse the heck out of these spiders for a brief moment. And I'm going to smash Mama in the face. So, did you get all that, Sean?
I heard bees, and then I was like, okay,
I
whatever.
want no flack for my flail idea ever again.
So I roll +6 for my
Why?
because I roll plus essence and I'm at 6 essence.
Does Invoke automatically put you at maximum?
Wait, what?
That didn't roll with the plus.
So it should be a 10, so that's a strong hit.
Yeah, strong hit.
Okay, so Invoke is when I secure an advantage and do magical effects. I suffer -1 essence, but I take a momentum. And then I do the strong hit on the secure an advantage. Sure, I'll take 2 momentum. And then this can't be a progress move. Oh, wait.
Sorry.
Can you burn momentum on a progress move? No.
No.
No. We were all muted and saying no.
Yeah, you were. I saw heads going, but nothing else. That's fine. I'll strike and fill it up, and then you can someone can end it. Because I never miss on strikes.
Oh.
Ande.
Oh my
What is
god.
happening?
It's fine. It's just fine.
Okay, so on a miss.
Also, Logan, your Invoke I don't think fills up to 6. It says you add the value of your action die, which was only
What?
4.
No, but I was already at 3.
Oh, you were already at 3. Let's see. My bad. I was like, that's so OP though.
I mean, I had to do a ritual twice to get it, so that's risky. And look, it didn't pay off. Great. I miss on a strike. Perfect. I love it.
We hear those bees in your yell, and we're just like, we don't know what the heck is happening.
I don't even know what the heck is happening. How much damage do they deal to me? Probably
3.
We see bees coming.
3. So I'm at 0
Or
health.
Boar could also take damage if you would prefer.
And aren't
I
sure
do
if
not
bees
prefer.
are better or worse than spiders.
Oh, nice.
Hey! Good job.
Wait. That strike also was not right. It should have been a... But I rolled a 2 plus... Oh, never mind. That's correct. Oh, an opportunity?
Yeah, I know.
Whoa. Why do I only get good things
Dude,
on
Durham's
resisting
so
the
good.
effects of my bad things?
Because the Ironsworn gods are benevolent.
Maybe you're able to cut boar free. Like, between the bees and you trying to strike at the spiders are distracted by you, and your wild swings help. Or boar has been like trying to chew out of the web this whole time, and you finally bought enough time for him to get
Bees
free.
also come out of boar's mouth.
Oh, that poor dog.
And they cut him out. Great. I'm just gonna sit here and cry for the rest of the fight. Someone please end it.
None of us have strong hits.
So wait, I had a strong hit last, but I have to roll again. Is that what we decided?
Yes.
It has to be the most recent rolls.
But you do have initiative, so.
I do have initiative. I do just want to hit some spiders. So I'm just going to go ahead and strike. This one that's right in front of me that was, about to eat Solana. And I'm like, no, not going to happen. Yeah, so I think Solana has fallen. We've fallen to the ground. Haleth, is shaking off the webs. And she's like, all right.
Doing that little spider shake when you walk through a web that you didn't see.
And you're like,
it's on your face.
Shake it off. And she's just, goes for the classic slice and stab. The old slice and stab.
Come on, roll 20.
Come on, roll 20. Give us something to look forward to.
Yes!
And yay!
And then just end that battle because we're full up.
And I'm gonna end that fight with, we said 10?
10. Yeah, you filled it all.
All right, and so she's just, I feel like, she does a slicey motion, and then she just goes for the, driving the glaive, all the way home. Probably, a headshot, just, kind of a deal.
Yes! So
Strong,
good.
Strong. She's like, I really don't like being immobilized. Don't do that to me ever again. Never again.
Let's see, where is in the fight? There it is.
Strong hit. Foe is no longer in fight. They are killed out of action. So the rest of the spiders flee.
Yeah.
But we're still stuck in this hellhole.
Yes.
We're still stuck in this hellhole, and maybe Haleth is like, Magni! Because you're still not near us, right? We have no idea what's going on and what the bees are. We see a few bees, and we're.
I like the idea. You finish this one off that's laying next to me, and it collapses to the ground, and then all of the spiders flee and start sending vibrations down the webs. So the ones that were fighting Magni also start running away then, and he doesn't know why. He probably assumes that the bees worked, but...
It was all in the bees.
I'll just grab my pupper and just sit on the ground and curl into a ball.
That's a classic Cindy move. Having one of those days.
Okay, so now that the complications of my resupply are done, does someone else want to give it a chance?
Someone could resupply, or we could journey out of this terrible forest that we envisioned.
Forest, and then
guys, this is how it happened last time. We were like, we're at resupply,
this is
that's
how
fine.
It happened
No, we'll be fine. Look, I'll do it. We're getting out! Oh, shit.
Famous last words.
Nope, we are not going anywhere. Oh my gosh, this is the murder forest. This is the forest of death that I did not know I created. We get another perilous event to pay the price.
Oh my god.
The bees. Are the bees a perilous
It's the
event?
bees. The bees start growing before our eyes.
Something of value is lost or destroyed. Our supply!
Oh no. We can't.
We can't.
I refuse.
That would be too bees.
Sindir's bow. We could just go right back to Rockfield and get a new one made.
We can't get out of the forest.
The problem is we just
Maybe
don't
we
have that
lose
much of
Tana.
value.
Maybe we lost Tana.
The spiders grabbed her and ran.
Gets taken, and now we have to do an Ironbound to get Tana back.
I wasn't thinking she got taken, but she is gone.
She was full on wrapped in a cocoon and taken away.
And we didn't notice until 3 days in.
Sean, you're muted.
She was taken to like a different area of the forest. Like they tried to take her, she fought free, but she's like disconnected.
Evka shows up.
Evka, get the hell out of here!
How does Tana gets taken, but Evka's fine? Because no one wants to eat Evka.
Evka has a brain compass toward us.
He's just incorrigible.
Evka's one skill.
He's immune to fate. His only fate is to constantly hound our heels.
What's the wording on Undertake a Journey? You're waylaid by a perilous event. So what if Evka actually shows up?
Is he a perilous event, though?
Yeah, he could be, because what if he shows up and we don't know it, but he's actually working for your sister? Malia.
I mean...
I don't know.
I want Evka to come back, but I feel like there's a better...
Probably.
A timey-wimey form. Like, Evka in the middle of a timey-wimey forest.
We could just lose Tana and just have to get her back.
Yeah, I mean, we could just do like a face danger defying.
Or a troublesome Ironbound to get that XP, Sean.
Do like me some XP.
Yeah. We're just like, wait, where's Tana? Our faithful Varu companion is no longer here. Some of those dog sounds we thought were Boar were actually Tana.
Do we want to? We're gonna make it an actual vow.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
I am not clicking.
I'll do it.
Swear that Iron Vow.
Do we even have a bond with Tana?
Someone has a bond.
I have a bond with Tana.
Logan has a bond with Tana.
Which means you should be the one rolling it, except it's hard, I think. But does bond let you re-roll stuff?
No. If you share if you share a bond with this person, add one.
Which puts you at what the rest of us would be.
Like 2.
Yeah.
No,
puts me
I think
at 2.
Haleth have 3.
Haleth and I have 2 heart.
Oh.
I have 2 heart,
1.
but I have yeah. I can only
I mean, who has the most
momentum?
momentum? I have 1 momentum.
I have 8.
That's pretty good.
I have 3.
I'll do it then.
Just roll like a typical 9, 10.
Plus 1. Yeah, I'll roll an 8, 9, 10.
Hey, there you go. It's good enough.
Hey.
Not bad.
Good enough. Good.
So we have an initial setback.
Well, we just don't... Yeah, maybe
It takes us a day to
You
realize
have
she's
more
gone.
questions than answers.
because she was like hanging in the back and like communing with the Moon Mother and stuff. So we don't really like. She just disappears.
Well, and it's not like the spiders leave an easy track to follow.
Well, I don't think
Yeah,
we
well,
even know if it was spiders or not. It could be something.
We
else.
don't
True.
know when she left. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just like, wait a second. Haven't seen Tana in 2 days.
Oh, well, great. Maybe I'll gather information to see if the spiders took her.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Great, because I also share a bond with her, so it just keeps coming in handy. Oh, wait, can I?
But it has to be wits.
Dang,
What?
Not yet. Not yet. I thought when I conduct an investigation, I thought I could add stuff, but I can't. So, wits +1.
Oh
So,
boy!
hey, look at that 10-9.
She's gone. She's dead. I find her body.
He's over
We
it. He
really
never
need to
liked that
start
Tana
keeping
anyway.
track of the statistics of your like challenge die rolls.
They're bad.
Because they're obscene.
It's minimum 110.
Okay, so that was gather information.
It's an unwelcome truth.
An
And you pay the
unwelcome
price.
truth.
Or a dire threat.
She left of her own accord because she didn't want to be with us anymore.
No.
She can't. The Moon Mother would, I think, hold her accountable.
Yes.
Unless the Moon Mother saw that fight with the spiders and lost faith in us.
It's possible.
Okay. A dire threat. What if
You can always incorporate more spiders. Or
What
other
if-
extremely
Oh,
large wildlife.
diversion.
What if we find sign that Malia has been through here?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
she's headed to this place as well, and we don't know why.
Yeah.
This lady.
When in doubt, shoehorn Malia into it.
Yes.
When in doubt, it's Malia's fault.
What
Malia or
traits
giant
do you think
spiders?
we would find? What's the
A sacrifice.
When in doubt, a blood
a
sacrifice
child
and a pillar.
sacrifice. Yeah,
So,
maybe.
like, we think Malia captured Tana, and
I don't
she
think
the
so.
spiders were a diversion. What do we think?
I think maybe now we have to worry about.
And it's like Tana is missing. Also, Malia's been through here. They may or may not be
Okay.
related, but yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't ask Magni.
Maybe there's like the possibility if they're going to the same place, she could get there before us.
Yeah.
Which is almost definitely true. So
Whatever do you mean? We're not stuck in a timey-wimey
maybe
forest.
that
We
means
can't
there could be
escape.
higher consequences later on
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
for the our final leg of the journey. Okay. So
Should we make camp? Do we need to take a break?
We should take a break. It's about that time
Yeah.
anyway. And then we can think.
let's take a quick 10-minute.
Quick 10-minute break. We will be right back. We're back.
And we
With a
don't know what
pupper.
we're gonna do with a pupper.
Thor's back and in the action. But I think Asa and Cindy are going to try to
Scouting.
do some tracking, and scouting after Magni had a little bit of trouble. Oh, and
Thanks
we
for phrasing it like
decided
that.
we decided that Malia maybe had passed through the area.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we said on stream as our consequence. So maybe she's also going to the Vata homeland for some
Mhm.
reason, which could be a problem later on for us. So I will gather information by carefully surveying the landscape and scouting ahead, which gives me a +1.
Nice.
Always useful. So let's gather that information. Wits and +1. And miss.
Oh boy!
We did
What
it again.
is up with us today?
It's horrible.
It's because we just I don't know. Mark progress on my failure chart. So, what do we think our new consequence is?
Oh my gosh.
Dire threat reveals an unwelcome truth. Maybe the forest needs to be like cleansed, and that's what Tana was also trying to do. Like the Moon Mother was like, "This is an abomination. You need to find a pillar and like do a ritual on it."
Uh-huh.
And
is the
so,
pillar
like,
acting up again?
now we have to find her and help her, but also help her do this, whatever this ritual is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Cleanse
we're
the
not getting
forest.
out of here until that happens.
How do you figure that
Right.
out?
Probably through Asa somehow. Like she maybe she's like not really conversing, but like communicating to some extent with the wildlife, and she realizes it's like corrupted or like something. And I kind of noticed that the spiders are weird, the giant animals are weird, but like something just feels kind of like off and unsettling about the whole situation. And I don't know, maybe there's like a corruption scouting. I see like a corruption even like physically appearing in the forest.
It's like Studio Ghibli, Princess Mononoke kind of
like black ichor.
weird.
Yeah, or
blight.
I don't know.
Okay, cool.
And I come back and I'm like, maybe Malia is trying to do something about this strange corruption that seems to be happening.
Maybe she caused it.
She's possessed by a moon goddess. I don't know if she causes corruption.
No, not Tana, Malia.
Oh, Malia.
You said the wrong name again.
You said the wrong name.
I did? Wow, I don't know what's wrong with my brain today. Names don't work. Someone caused corruption. Someone's trying to purify it. That's what I was getting at. And I'm gonna never say a name again. So just guess who I'm talking about.
You're not gonna say names. Logan's not gonna roll dice.
It's great. It's great. We're at full capacity today.
I had a cup of coffee, but it did not do anything to help me, I guess.
That's unfortunate.
So, okay, well...
We need to turn the tide.
That's how I'm gonna help.
We need to turn the tide.
Can we turn the tide, like, not in a battle? We need, like, a turn the tide situation.
We need an emergency button.
Send
an
help.
Emergency help button, yeah, really.
Okay.
Someone
Deus
else.
Ex Machina.
I think one of the ladies needs to take the lead.
I will try to find which way Tana went. Or maybe try to find the pillar now that we know that she might be there. So I'll just track the corruption and see if we can get anywhere closer.
Yeah, like where the center of the corruption is.
Yeah.
Obviously where
we need like +1 circumstance bonus, like, like you use good logic, so you get a bonus to this roll. Because we suck.
We suck.
Strong hit! Yeah.
Thank goodness. Alright. So the path you must follow or action you must take to make progress is made clear. Take +2 momentum. So yeah, I think Solana goes out and I'll scout out this corruption, kind of like analyze it and figure out like the correct way for us to head. And maybe if Magni wants to get pulled in, you are good at arcane pillar things, so maybe you can find the pillar.
Would you like to make a roll, Magni?
What if I secure an advantage for someone else to find it?
Okay, sure.
Okay, I will.
I will approach Magni. I'll be like, "Hey, Magni, like you know way more than I do about these pillars. Can you help me
Yes,
track this
I
down?"
need.
Yeah.
Yes, I need iron.
I will present you with my sword.
Okay, I hold your sword to my forehead, and I do a minor magical effect of making my own brain compass with your
You
iron.
magnetically attach the sword to your
Yes.
forehead, and you start swinging wildly.
Yeah.
It's like a dousing sword.
Quick, put me in water so I float, so I point in the right direction. Great. Okay, so it's...
Great. All the iron in your blood just like starts going.
He suffers extreme anemia in various locations of his body.
Hey!
I was...
A positive
Wow!
opportunity.
Oh my god!
What
look at that!
is this?
Double ones. Great. Not on anything important.
Heal.
Reverse anemia. Iron comes shooting into my body. No. I don't know. But let's see. I guess you want to take +1 or 2 momentum.
I'll take 2 momentum.
Okay. And then an opportunity. What do we think that is?
Maybe there's a troll.
There's a pillar, there has to be a troll.
Yeah, and maybe he got kicked out because of the corruption, and he's just like trying to
tree
find help.
troll.
Yeah, tree troll.
He's barking.
An 8-legged
troll.
tree troll.
Oh god.
I don't like that.
Mangrove troll.
Or is he just giant like the rest of the forest?
Yes. He's a
37
giant
feet
troll.
tall.
Big boy.
Well, okay. I mean, if you
Do we
want to
like
roll him
that?
up,
Yeah.
I don't care.
I love trolls.
Normally you're so pro-troll, though.
I know, but I know I'm just gonna disappoint them.
We're pro-troll patrol here.
Oh.
Dude, we already
Snuffle
have
already exists. Snuffles
complete.
bleat. He has a goat head, and we hear him from a ways away.
Maybe he has goat
Yeah.
horns. Like how that had a nay in there.
Great. Okay.
No, that's
He's agreeable.
agreeable
Yes,
and confident.
He is very big. He's probably not worried about much.
Wait, so
He's
does
like
he
the
just
troll
come
version
moseying
of
out
an
of
ant.
the... Oh. Okay.
Warrior?
The warrior troll. No, he probably the ground
yeah,
just
yeah,
starts
like the-
shaking.
Maybe instead of leading to the pillar, I get led to the troll.
Uh-huh.
That makes sense. Yeah, I imagine he's like
Maybe
standing
he's so
up.
big.
He's really
so
tall.
big, and the pillar was so small that he just wears the pillar in a backpack.
But how can Malia do an evil
No.
ritual if the pillar's in a backpack?
Maybe the pillar is stuck to his head.
He's a unicorn giant troll.
Unicorn
Goat troll.
giant troll.
No, that's silly.
I don't think
That's
you can
just
remove the pillars
crazy.
from the ground.
No, this is a
Yeah, the
little bitty pillar.
Teeny tiny pillar.
It's an inverse to the size relationship. Though.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a piece of the pillar. Maybe the pillar broke.
That's
Oh,
cool.
maybe
he's
the
like-
pillar broke.
He's like,
yeah.
I have part of the pillar. Lady broke, you know, like.
Oh,
strange
wow, she
lady
just
the
broke it.
rest.
We hear him crying with his goat bleeding
Oh,
noises.
my pillar.
Go up to
Abby,
him.
I vote Abby. You get to be bleed. Abby, go.
But you, okay, so you have to be agreeable, but you have to be confident.
Yes.
And a
But
wolf.
you are
And you have to be
I'm
strong
confident
warrior.
that my pillar was broken.
You're sad and you're giant.
Mhm.
You're giant.
And go.
Okay,
Acting
go.
lessons now.
Well, that's what your sword leads you to this, and the ground is like shaking. He's pounding his fist on the ground, and
I
he's
actually just close my eyes and start walking, and it leads me wherever.
Yeah, holding tiny pieces of this pillar, just bleeding over it, bleating. Like,
Troll, why you cry so loudly?
he continues crying and looks at you. Like, bad woman came and broke my pillar.
Woman broke pillar? How? Why you no protected? You bad troll?
No, I am a good troll.
You seem confident.
Yes.
And agreeable.
You seem both confident and agreeable.
Bad woman came, kicked me out of pillar, broke pillar. Now I only have tiny shards.
Oh, that bad. Bad woman, where's she?
I don't know.
Well, she at Old Pillar, no?
No.
You should agree, yeah?
No.
You don't seem confident or agreeable.
Bad woman, not at pillar.
Okay.
He's confident.
Now he's confident. We need go, Pillar. You bring us.
He holds out the tiny shards.
Bring us Old Pillar. Bring us to Old Pillar.
Old pillar, corrupted and bad. This is
Magni, corrupted and good.
He looks concerned.
But he is agreeable.
But he is
Should we
agreeable.
roll?
Compel him, Logan.
Compel.
I'll compel him. Listen here, you may be big warrior, but Magni bigger, better warrior. You take us there, Magni, and break new pillar. You hear?
What happens
something
on
of
a
us.
yeah. He says,
think
I
he just-
take you to old pillar if you fix and make new pillar with
Magni
broken
try
pieces.
fix pillar.
Yes.
Okay.
And Bleak can take us out of the forest.
Well, the pillar, maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
But first, we have to deal with.
I'd imagine the pillar's in the center of the forest.
Probably, yes.
Alright. So Bleat will pick Magni up. And carry...
Use him as a brain compass.
It's a double compass, like, transference thing. Oh, God.
Mind meld. I feel like everybody watching this who's into world building is just like, what? How does this magic system work?
It doesn't.
Works
It does. It follows
however
our
we want.
whims.
Sheer
What system? There is no
That's
system.
chaos magic.
It's chaos, that's for
Chaos
sure.
magic. Hashtag
Okay,
chaos magic.
I think we all just follow Bleat then. Which I think that should count as one.
Progress?
That
Yeah. I
counts
think
as a
so, too.
considerable progress. I think Bleat take us to
which
the pillar.
track? Oh, to the bow.
And do we see Tana there, maybe?
How likely is it that we see Tana there?
I feel like she's,
I think
I think
likely.
it's likely. Because I think we should have to help
Nope,
her with.
she's not there.
The oracle has spoken.
Well, we need to do something to help save this pillar.
Yeah, Bleat puts Magni down, and he puts the pieces of the broken pillar down. He's like, you fix now.
We can
Good
see sort of, like,
corrupted man
rots.
fix bad corrupted pillar, make good
Great.
corrupted
What
pillar.
is that? Do I draw a
Right.
circle with this thing?
I don't know. Maybe there's is there like a horror that's corrupted it? Maybe Malia summoned a horror or something.
Maybe let me investigate and see what happens. I'll gather information.
Build another bond with another.
Oh my god. Sure. Why not burn 8 momentum for a weak hit?
Might as well.
Okay, great. Weak hit. So, the new information complicates or introduces a new danger.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't sound good.
No.
But you get a momentum.
I
Yeah.
get a momentum, so I'm now back to 2. Great. What do we think
Okay.
that is?
What if it's like you can't fix it?
Deception. Malia
Deception.
throws off his mask and he's Malia.
We're all surprised. And he gets advantage. He gets an extra die on his attacks against us. Okay. Maybe we have to find something for a ritual, or
Tana's been deceiving us. I don't know.
that'd be
Wait,
dramatic.
he tried to take us to the pillar, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He did take you to the pillar.
Did take us. I don't like deception. Roll it again.
Okay. Think.
It doesn't make sense, really. Pride.
Alternatively.
What?
Faction.
Faction. Just keep going.
Until we get inspiration.
There's different spider
Structure.
factions, and we have to get the good spiders to win against the bad spider.
Labor.
Okay.
Maybe it takes a long time.
Sean, we're stuck in a timey-wimey forest. Revolt against the leader.
We're obviously very good at making decisions, so I think we need to hunker down and decide on something.
Okay, we'll decide. Roll one more time and we'll take whatever it gives us.
What do you want?
That's a classic Logan response.
Oracle theme.
It's labor.
Labor. I told you.
It takes a long time.
It takes a lot, or we all have to, like, maybe we all, I don't know, we need to make a roll to, like, show how we're helping solve this problem. Because I feel like if we can save the pillar, that's another chunk of this progress. So we can't just do it in one roll. Not like we ever do anything in one roll, but
what if we start a little progress thing, like a fight, but it's not really a fight, it's making the pillar.
It's a building
track. I like it.
And then we each just do things to tick up.
Yeah.
We just want to make it troublesome or dangerous.
I think troublesome is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to go retrieve another one of these things.
Okay, well, what do people think they're going to do to help with the pillar?
Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what move I would make.
Besides, just maybe like face dangers or things.
Secure an advantage.
Or I was gonna say my ritual keen involves like singing and like I don't know. I felt like I could cleanse and sing at the same time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does Magni want to like lead a ritual, or somebody want to?
Sure.
How do we think? You don't have to roll. Like, you could just roll wits. I mean.
Yeah. That's
you don't have to roll a specific move.
I'll roll.
I
wits.
roll heart to keen.
Or you could roll secure an advantage using keen for Magni.
For Magni.
Yes, you should do that.
I'll do that. That sounds like a great plan. All right, so I'll roll heart, and I will set up the magical atmosphere essentially by doing keen, but I have changed it intent instead of being kind of like empowering me as a warrior. It's like empowering the magical space, and I'm kind of like sending heartening vibes to Magni, who is going to be doing a lot of the magical heavy lifting. So I will roll hard with no modifier and weak hit, which for keen, I
wouldn't worry about
endure 2
keen.
stress.
Oh, you.
Okay. Yeah, I have to endure stress. That's fine. I'll roll endure stress. So that's, and I'll just say like it's more complicated to like change a ritual than you like anticipate it to be, and I'll just say like that stresses me out. So it's not perfect, but it's doing something.
Okay.
Endure stress, spirit, weekend, which is fine. I press on. Yay. Go ahead.
Okay. Great. So I will I'll begin this ritual. Nope, my modifier is not 3, 1. Oh, more 9s.
We looked at the statistics of Logan's rolls, and they were appropriately bad. So
That was even with my advantage?
I mean, your thing was just if you
it would have only
secured an
been
advantage,
momentum
it was the momentum.
anyways,
Mm,
because it was a weak hit. Develop a strange fear of compulsion.
Do we think this is a major backlash? It's not double 9s. My most common roll.
I don't think it's major. I think I don't know. Let's see. Maybe like can Solana or Cindy do anything to sort of help? Like I think if we mess up too, then maybe it's a bigger deal. But
Yeah.
like, because I think Cindy can only isn't really a ritual person. Who's not super gonna be
Maggie's
helpful.
not either.
You have all rituals, basically.
So I gathered off of those spiders that we killed one of their mandibles, as you do. And I will use that to power a ward around this pillar. And ward usually like keeps enemies from like it traps them in or inflicts harm on them if they're inside or when they cross it, but I'll just ward it and then like try to kick the corruption out of the ward or hurt it in some way that way. So I will roll ward. And with my empowerment, I can re-roll any dice. So I'll re-roll that action die. And
Is it only
the
1
8?
die? Yeah, the action die and the 8 for sure.
Okay. So action die plus 3 is a 5. And then the 8 is a 1. So it's a strong hit.
Oh.
So what do we think? Is that like 3 progress on our fixing the pillar?
Yeah, I'd mark it as progress.
Okay.
Like maybe it's almost like cutting off the corruption so that like it can't spread further than the ward, at least for the moment. And maybe even see a little bit of like outside of the ward, some of the corruption starts to just like wither away. It's not gone, but it's definitely not influencing the outside as much.
Mhm.
So it's like essentially contained.
Do you think
Mm.
any hallucinogenic mushrooms would help Magni? I was thinking I could gather like some plants or herbs or something to help with the process.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
I think that's what I'll do. I'll do like a I guess it can be in a secure an advantage. And he and Asa will try and look like maybe there's one specific herb that's kind of known to help with magical abilities. He's going to see if he can find it in the forest to then bring back and help with this ritual. And I will secure an advantage with wits for insight and observation. Not the best. Ooh, do I get a modifier for this? Ooh, yeah. When you secure an advantage by carefully surveying the landscape, which I'm obviously doing. Oh. And it's a miss with that 1 on my action die. That's great. So, do we just want to say I lose momentum, maybe?
Yeah, you
Or
find this herb, but it's too big for you to carry
It's
back.
giant. I was looking for something small, and I didn't realize it would be sized up.
Yeah.
I've just been like
Or
walking by it this entire time.
It's actually all of the trees are this herb.
Oh,
It's
we've
like
been
growing
hallucinating this whole time.
just wildly. Yeah, and that's part of why we're doing so terrible is we've been just drugged out of our minds.
I
and I
also,
make it back. I'm like, I have
I
no
mean,
idea, guys.
I had that miss. We never really decided on a bad
Right,
team
because
for
I
that
was
miss.
thinking maybe if me and Solana did good, it wouldn't be as bad. But
But
I
neither
didn't
of you
do
did
good.
good.
I did good.
Solana did good. She got a strong
Solana
hit.
did good. It was like 50-50.
I thought it was a weak hit.
No, it was a
It was
strong hit.
No, she re-rolled it to a strong hit.
With the reroll.
But I was unable to help. So now we need to resolve your miss as well.
I mean, if I'm doing a ritual and I fail, most obvious is endure stress. Or do we want something else?
Stress seems fine.
Yeah, let's just do stress. Let's say you have to spend longer doing it. Everything's
Okay.
taking so long.
Okay, so I'm at 0 spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes into your momentum.
Okay.
And then you have to endure stress.
Uh-huh. Okay. Great, this is going well.
Okay. I have an idea. So I have keen.
Oh
Miss.
no!
Oh no! Oh no!
So now you have to do the oracle roll, endure stress. No, or you can just take shaken. Right? Is that the? Yeah, you.
Because I already have corrupted.
You can mark shaken, or you can roll on that oracle.
I'll roll on the oracle. Why not?
It could be real bad.
It could be real bad, but I'm known for my great rolls. Great.
You got this. Come on, roll 20.
But so
I believe in you.
the endure stress oracle.
Yes. Oh wow! 100.
You resisting the consequences of your bad rolls. It always works.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Perfect.
Great.
Great.
It's impressive,
Okay.
for sure.
I could have rolled anything between a 51 and a 100, but just had to be a 100.
Yeah.
Only the highest roll for you, Logan.
Only the highest rolls. Okay.
Only the top shelf roll. Okay. Haleth, has no idea if this is going to work. But she has Keen going, albeit, it stressed her out a little bit. I think she's going to try and compel the forces, and I think she has an asset that says she can called entitled or empowered. Empowered, you can use your title or lineage to add +1 to a compel and take +1 momentum on a hit. So I think Haleth is just gonna be like, we think my sister's involved with these shenanigans. I can call, use my bloodline to just see if I can order this thing to dissipate. I don't know. Who knows?
Like try and wrest her magic from her, kind of. Almost.
Yes, essentially. However we think it works, but yeah, I guess you could say that we're both competing bloodlines, and whatever weird juju she's got going on, I'm just we know she uses blood. We know that she uses sacrifice.
I think that sounds like a face of danger of some kind. Probably with
and
either
not compel.
X or, I mean,
I want it to be compel. Doesn't have to be.
I mean, I think
could I compel Malia through the magic? Could I try to attune and be like, no? Okay.
I mean, that just seems, if we can just compel Malia, why are we fighting her in the first place? We should just be compelling her through her magic. You see what I mean?
It's the first time I thought of it.
Okay. I mean, I guess you would, compel to me means there has to be some sort of sentient force that you can talk to and barter with. So that would be my thing. It's we don't know if there's a sentient force.
I guess you're right. I guess I forgot about.
I mean, we could try and gather information and find out.
No, Sean, we can't gather information. That leads to terrible things.
Otherwise, I mean, I think face danger makes sense, because then it's well, there could be magical backlash.
All right. Well, then I'll face danger. And
which
I guess
it could
I'll
still
say
be face danger with courage.
Yeah.
Or it'd either be heart or wits.
Heart or wits. I think it's definitely not insight, expertise, or observation. I think Haleth is just every man is down here. I don't know what else to do. and she's just kind of Hail Mary pass, essentially. Riding on the chance of success. Of just
pushing her luck. Courageously.
Interfering. Let's say with heart. And she's I don't know what this new Keen ritual I did is doing, so maybe it will do something. Let's just try. No modifier. Strong hit.
Nice.
Take
okay.
1 momentum.
So you think you weaken? I guess you weaken the corruption maybe that's been locked onto this pillar.
The corruption isn't contained, and I think maybe the Keen. We've kind of said that my glaive has a resonance to it when I use Keen, because it's these voices, and so maybe the pillar starts to vibrate with this new kind of purified. I'm thinking almost like a tuning fork. Where it's starting to kind of maybe not entirely dispelling things, but it's just starting to kind of do this thing. And it's a good sound and not a scary sound.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
So we're obvious. I
Magic.
think that counts as progress. Yeah, for sure. And so we just need to try and
Do we have to end the
piece
fight?
back this pillar, or we could try and end the fight if we want to risk it. See if Bleat can maybe do the last little bit.
I was gonna go try to find Tana because we still don't know where she is.
Find Tana and have her help out with the last bit.
Yeah.
Not a bad plan. Just don't get lost in that forest. Here's a piece of string.
I could secure an advantage and try to just get Tana here, and then maybe that would help somebody. Like, she can work with Magni, or...
I mean, we can't get Tana back
We
until
can't
we
get Tana-
complete that Iron Vow.
Yeah,
That's
she's
true,
a
that's
separate
true,
Iron
that's true,
Vow.
That's true, okay.
I mean, we could go do that and then come back to this.
Or we can, like, compel Bleat to now start, you know, like, holding the pieces back together.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're like, Bleat, hold them together, and we'll, like, magic glue them together. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe he's a
can-
little nervous. Like, he doesn't quite think if it works, so we
No,
gotta
he's
give
very
him.
confident.
He's confident.
And agreeable. He's so agreeable.
Well, then why do we need to compel him?
He probably would just do it.
Okay.
I
well,
mean,
how likely
I
is
know, I
it
was
that he
trying to
does
make it
it?
a move.
I
Does
know,
he?
but we need probably more on our track.
Let's see.
Because I don't want to get
Does he
stuck
do
fixing
it?
this pillar
Yes.
much more.
Yes, he does do it. Thank you for being so confident in yourself, Bleak.
He says, no problem.
Please teach me how to be confident, too.
And then we turn the tide on this situation.
Okay, do we want to roll one last thing, or are we just gonna try and end it? I don't think there's much else Cindy can do.
I'll
not
help.
either.
I'll help him. I'll face danger with iron, and I will just help him hold these things. They're
And-
heavy,
Uh-huh.
and he needs help.
Yeah.
You're walking into the corruption.
But you're corrupted anyway, so
Yeah, it's true.
it's like
So
a
it should give
bath.
me a bonus.
Oh my goodness.
That can't be right. That can't be right.
Wonderful!
He did it! Yay!
You did it!
Hey! Yeah, so I think you should end the fight.
And
Yeah.
the build. We have 9.
What do I
Just roll end the fight with
Roll
9.
end the
That's
fight.
fine.
roll in the fight with 9? It's gonna. Of course, it's a
Good enough.
Good enough!
God.
So, end the fight. Weak hit still makes sense, because you can endure harm, endure stress,
Oh,
etc.
perfect. Okay, fun note. I'm at 0 health and 0 spirit.
Nice.
Well, you can also have a new danger. You can lose something of value, or you can be marked for vengeance, or an objective falls out of reach.
I'll endure harm.
Is that a moment?
So I lose just 1 momentum?
Yeah.
Great, the one I just got from my...
And you still roll endure harm. Okay.
We hit
nice.
another 9. Just can't roll without 9s. 9s across the board. Great.
Question.
So I press on.
Yes.
9s be damned.
Ooh. Can we sojourn here? Do we consider Bleat to be a community
That we've
requesting
helped.
assistance?
I mean, yeah, we've helped him.
I don't think he's a
Sean and
community with a
Logan-
large amount of supplies.
Sean and Logan say no.
Helped him.
We did
Sean,
help.
He's a giant. He's a giant. We helped the spider.
We fixed his
Everybody
pillar.
wins. We fixed it.
We still have not found Tana. I think this counts as progress to Tana, but it does not Tana.
Okay.
Oops.
So we still need to suss out sort of where she is. I guess we can do one more.
Okay, well, the pillar is fixed. What do we think happens once the pillar is fixed? Do we just feel like the forest feels lighter?
I think you can visibly see, the corruption is like kind of fading, and the energy of the entire place feels much better. Maybe it's not gone right away, but
the tiny time thing is gonna go, like the.
Probably not.
Abby says no. Okay.
It's stuck. The duck-sized bird starts singing.
Maybe it's a little easier to get out now, but like it's not trying to trap people like it seemed to be doing to us, but
Tana, gotta find
her. Magni, can you use my sword as a guiding compass towards the Tana energy now that we've cleared the pillar? Okay.
I recalibrated.
Yes.
So we're good. Let me just
roll some dice.
Securing you an advantage.
Yeah.
I think I'm at 4 essence now. A 9!
But in the right place.
In the right place. Okay, so you can make another move and add +1.
Okay.
But not a progress move.
What do you guys think? Face danger, gather information. Probably face danger.
I was thinking gather information. I don't know if she's in any actual danger. I guess the danger is we run into more spiders.
I mean, are we reacting? We're reacting to an imminent threat of her being lost forever and Malia beating us to the Varu homeland. I don't know.
Either or, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I say whichever one you feel is better.
I think face danger makes more sense, so I will use that. But I'll do wits, so it'll be the same roll. Hey! Alright.
These strong hits are making me nervous.
Take +1 momentum. And mark progress because we find her, hopefully.
Yeah, I guess we just need to roll the final, finishing that vow.
I got it.
This is the final countdown.
We got 9. Yeah, we're good.
Yes. Perfect. And we all get mid speed. Nice. Best part.
Where is Tana is the real question. Like, where do we find her?
I think she is maybe like wandering towards the pillar. Like, maybe she was like being possessed by the moon goddess, so she wasn't even like really in control of herself, and she's like following the corruption on her own path towards the pillar. We just got there first through the help of the troll, and so we're kind of like scouting out towards the fringes of the forest, and we find her about like halfway there. She would have found it eventually. Tana, where did you go? What's wrong? And she's just like zoned out, eyes avatar mode, not listening to us at all. And we have to maybe shake her out of it a little bit. Concussive force will definitely stop you from being possessed by a moon goddess, I'm sure. That's how that works, right?
Yeah.
Just pop her on the head a couple times.
Yeah.
Snap
Shake
out
her
of it.
shoulders.
It's like,
Donna, wake up!
Donna, come back to us.
she's
Or maybe she's like coming back to as we find her because we stopped the corruption. So the moon goddess is like, oh, I don't need to interfere anymore.
Yep.
What did I miss?
Like, Tana, we found a pillar and we fixed a pillar and then you got lost.
That's spiders. First there were spiders, then there was a pillar. This is
Then there was a
bleed.
ginormous troll. Biggest troll you've ever seen.
Also,
Biggest troll.
you need to interact with us more so we know if you go missing, you were gone for like multiple days.
Like,
So
I don't know.
companion.
She's just like, oh, this whole avatar thing. I don't know when I'm me and when I'm a moon goddess.
A common problem.
Avatar problems.
But she's like, oh, I think I'm feeling better now. I think I'll be back to my
Great, 'cause-
my usual Varu self.
Magni's feeling like garbage.
So someone still
She's
needs to
like-
try and journey out of this
We
forest.
need to get out.
Is the real problem.
Hashtag get out.
I think me and Solana are tied for the highest for undertaking journeys.
What's your momentum?
Low. It's 2.
Mine is 6, so I'll do it just in case. If 6 momentum helps. We'll see. Undertake a journey out of here. Please don't miss.
And let's not
Thank
forget
goodness.
to resupply.
We're out.
We're out. Praise the Lord.
We break free, we break through the giant underbrush, and we breathe in the sweet air of freedom.
Normal sized trees. Oh my goodness.
Normal bushes, normal animals, normal insects. I've never been so happy to see a small spider in my life.
Yeah.
Little tiny grasshoppers. All is well in the world. Okay, we reach a waypoint. Is that just going to be the outside world?
I mean, we're at 9. We could just reach our destination. Maybe this forest is like created to protect the homeland or something. You're muted, Sean.
I keep muting myself instead of unmuting myself because I forget which one I have on.
Common problem.
I didn't realize we were so far in our track.
I know. I mean,
Okay.
we succeeded a lot before we got stuck here.
We
Yeah.
succeeded a lot until we failed miserably.
Yeah, maybe this is Tana's like, oh, we're close now. This forest is talked about in some of our stories of a place you're not supposed to go, but I didn't realize it
Mm-hmm.
when we were just
Until it was
walking
too
over.
late.
So we're actually much closer than I thought, and yeah, we can. I'll finish the journey.
Oh, you
reach the
wanna do it?
destination. Sure, why not? Unless you want to do it.
Don't mess it up.
Probably. Yay, strong hit.
Woo.
Okay,
Yeah, so this
So-
forest actually like goes maybe, I mean, it seemed like distances were longer in the forest, right? But maybe it was actually like a fast track and we actually covered more distance than we thought.
okay. Well, we've
Sure.
reached the
I like that.
Vata homeland.
Gee.
What do we think that looks like?
I say
you-
we roll it up on the oracle.
We talked about doing like a delve to get
Oh yeah, we did.
to actually do these sort of
The artifact.
To discover the site.
artifact.
Yeah.
and that oh gosh,
So reach the Vata homeland. Great, we did that.
it's formidable, and we finished it, which gives us that's significant progress. So that gives us ticks on convince the Vata to allow the children to stay in prosperity.
Yeah.
Are dangerous. This was only a dangerous. I got that's the sad part. And so, yeah, we probably need to just do the delve to get maybe 2 more. And then we could undertake another journey back.
But we also have this formidable quest to cleanse the artifact and escort Tana there. So I'm going to mark progress for getting there. I'm going to mark progress, yeah.
Oh, then maybe it isn't 2 on the children staying Crossbridge. Ooh, we have a lot more to do with that homeland track.
I think it's, I don't know. No, it's fine. No, the homeland, so we get 1 for getting there. We get 1 for finding Tana after she wandered off. Maybe we should get 1 because we already cleansed a pillar, so we have experience with this now.
Yeah, I think I could see giving 1 for the whole sort of forest thing, including like finding.
Okay.
Maybe not 2.
So we're just at 1, 2.
We learned new skills.
We made some friends along the way.
What?
Oh,
we get 1 for finishing our journey and then 1 for the forest.
Okay. So, all right. So yeah, I think we arrived, and it's fairly similar to maybe the one in over by what is it? Not Rockville. High Haven? No, High Haven is the bottom. Crossbridge. There's so many places. Getting a long list. So like you can see obviously how the sort of tunnels and hills, sides and mountainscape, here mimic that of where they found a new home, as they kind of tried to seek a place like where they were from. But also this is sort of like desolate and I guess long forgotten. Like, what do we think? We need to cleanse the artifacts. So do we think there's also like corruption here?
Yeah, probably.
I think that's likely. Or maybe like
like why did they leave the homeland? Like
I think I remember they left the homeland because it was becoming corrupted and they brought this artifact and now we have to take it back and uncorrupt the homeland.
We don't have the artifact.
Well, yeah, the artifact's in the homeland.
Abandoned it here.
Yeah, it was getting corrupted. Yeah.
I feel like they
find
have
this
to leave
artifact
quickly.
And uncorrupt it.
Yes. All right.
Okie dokie.
Do we want to roll up a site and then call it there for the night?
That sounds good.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So we need to do some delve work.
Delve oracles.
I think we can.
So we can do the corrupted theme. Right?
Yeah.
Because that seems obvious.
Yeah, corrupted, infested.
And then we need a domain. What's Shadowfen?
I think we can do multiple. Shadowfen is like a haunted swamp.
Swamp.
I think
Underkeep?
Underkeep or Stronghold makes sense. Or Ruin, like Underkeep and Ruin.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about how they live in sort of like caves under the mountains.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's got like cool like moon shafts where like the moon can come in at certain points.
Or maybe it's like 2 different parts, like at the at first it's like kind of ruins of sort of what they've built up around the mountainside, and then as you get further in, it turns into sort of like an underkeep. As you get deeper and deeper. And then do we need to fill out? I guess we could fill out monsters, but we could also wait and just fill those out as we delve. We need a name.
Negatroll.
Negatroll, always an option for any delve. That should be like always on one of our like 1% chance
And Evka's
rolls.
the other 1%.
And Evka's the other. It's like if you roll 100, you get Evka. If you roll 99, you get Negatroll.
And we can't let Logan roll because he's always gonna roll Evka.
He will roll Evka.
What difficulty do we want it to be?
Definitely.
Dangerous? Formidable? Formidable.
Well, Malia's
Probably
Yeah,
formidable.
Malia's tramping around.
Yeah, maybe she wants to steal the artifact to use it for like a ritual of her own. And that's why
Ooh,
she's
We
coming
Malia
this way.
should
We
definitely.
hope that artifact is still there. Oh, she should
Malia
be
can
of
be
the
one
things
of
we can
our-
roll.
Denizens?
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be
Oh,
She should probably
no.
be rare.
And we could like
Yeah.
meet like some of her forces maybe
Yeah.
that she brought with her. And that's a
Some
little
of the
more
other
common.
Henchmen.
Ironbound.
Yeah,
She has a whole party with her.
yeah, could be other old clan members basically. Mercenary friends. They're not real friends anymore. Haters.
They're not friends anymore. Yeah. Unless we turn them.
What else do you think is in here?
Probably some horrors, like basic horrors or rats. They have. It's like the insect. I don't know. Gosh, I'd have to look at all the listed monsters. There might be some like dire animals. There might be a dire.
There could also just be like renegade Vata running around, ones that didn't
True.
leave.
Yeah, corrupted nonsense.
Ooh, and maybe they've been like corrupted, so they're like Dark Moon Vata.
Mmm.
They formed a new clan that they call
Yeah,
like
like their new cult
A Tav.
clan kind of thing. The inverse of Vata is a Tav.
they're like the Eclipse Vatu.
Oh, Elder Beast is like what the Dire Beasts are, right? That's what they're called in this.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I think we can always pick and change as we go along.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
don't
yeah.
necessarily
No,
have
I
to
think
follow
this
the
is a
table.
good starting list. I'll move it up.
Yeah, I like the Eclipse Vata. I like the idea of like the moon eating the sun, and that's kind of like their new religion.
Or did they forsake the moon and now they're Sun Vata?
Maybe.
Yeah, but
I think they're like the
I
evil
feel like-
side of the moon.
Yeah.
yeah,
The,
they're like
the dark side of
The
the moon.
dark side of the moon.
Yeah.
the dark side of the moon.
Yes. Low hanging fruit and all that.
Okay, I think that's a good start, at least.
All right, and then we can just
I-
delve our way in.
Delve our
next
way in.
session.
I love delving. It'll be so fun.
Yeah, delving
Yeah,
is pretty fun because
and we can do the popcorn
turns.
thing that
Yeah.
we were doing, which is fun.
Cool.
All right.
Well, what a mess. Did you guys see my label for this forest?
Force of
The
Doom.
Forest of Doom. And our
I
path
liked our
is-
little curly Q
Yeah.
paths. Yeah, that's. You need to find a little spider. We need a little spider icon to throw in there. So that was pain.
I don't think I have a
Or a web.
spider. I have sharks or a sea monster, but
Oh, sharks, definitely. That's the same. Those are the spiders of the sea.
Tree sharks.
there you go.
Tree sh-
It's the
Oh.
spiders of the
Oh, they're little swimming. They're swimming. They're land sharks.
sea.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. Yeah, and next week we should have more Blades in the Dark.
Yes.
Well, blades.
I have no idea
So
what's going to happen,
excited.
so it's
Sean,
going to be a
I
mystery
really-
to
you
all
know
of
what I'm-
us.
You know what I realized? We haven't had a boat battle yet, or a boat heist, and I
We have
feel
not.
like that is a huge oversight.
It is, but all y'all have is a gondola.
Ah, it's a giant
which is not really a
There's
battleship.
A spider.
A speeder.
A speeder. I feel like
Is it a battle gondola? I
Echo
don't think it's a battle gondola.
would.
We could take an
Love to
advance
use
towards
her.
it and pimp it out and make it a battle.
I would
gondola.
love to do. I
It-
think we should. I would love to do some ship and sea stuff. Like that'd be really fun.
That would be really fun.
I'm not
Yeah, I
opposed
mean,
at
it doesn't
all.
it doesn't have to happen now. But the idea came to me the other day, and I was like, "Where? Huh.
There's so much time. There's so little of
That-
Dustfall that we've really seen.
I know.
I know.
So-
Just
for
been
one
a-
city. It's
We
so
just had a
big.
little He Who Walks in Darkness focus session.
Offshoot,
So,
yes.
It was great.
everyone's-
Abby has become a superhero.
Something like that.
It's an avatar of He Who Walks in Darkness. It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
Not gonna
Happy with
lie.
that turned out. But you're still at war with the Foghounds, so we have to
Yeah.
solve that first, probably. And then hopefully y'all will level up to tier 2.
I
soon.
know. We're getting to be big boys.
And I think once you become tier 2, all bets are off.
Yeah. You can go
Y'all are
steal the
already doing
spirit
very
bell
good.
from the spirit wardens, and
Yeah, you can just take on the Hive. You can just mess with anyone at
We're
that point.
gonna
The
rule the
Hive is
world.
going to be our patron, though. Yeah, we could-
Duskfall
we
is
could-
your oyster.
our black
Your
pearl.
little, it's your eel.
Sorry.
It's our eel.
It's your
Duskfall
eel for the
is
farming,
Our
for the harvesting.
yes.
But yeah.
Make a good eel sandwich and bring in everyone's favorite informant, whose name I can't even.
Telda.
Tilda.
Telda.
Tilda. Tilda? Is it an E?
It's Telda. Yeah.
Because she tells us things, Sean. Tells
Duh.
us.
Tells us all. Okay. Well, we will see y'all next week,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully.